Good morning. This is your morning check for Monday, May 21st. I'm Corey Sidaway filling in for Andy Neal. For those who make the regular commute back and forth from Vic West to downtown, you may face some extra delays starting today. The Bay Street Bridge will be closed eastbound. Now that's towards downtown starting at 9 a.m. And crew will work on upgrading and repairing the bridge for about 4 months. And while there aren't any full bridge closures planned, the city says they may be necessary. Current timelines have the bridge back up and running come October. Horse-drawn carriages supporters are planning to fight City Council's decision to try and phase out the industry by 2023. Councillor Ben Isaac brought the motion forward last week, citing animal welfare concerns and increasing conflict with traffic. Council then voted to go ahead with a study that will look at the amount of work and money it would take to convert the industry to e-carriages. It's something the industry says they have little interest in and says there is no demand for. The horse carriage industry and their supporters will be rallying outside City Hall on Thursday at 5:30. Over the long weekend, a 44-year-old woman was charged with aggravated assault after a stabbing in the central Saanich area. Sydney RCMP executed a search warrant Sunday at this home on the 7700 block of Central Saanich Road after a serious stabbing took place on the property on Friday. One man was rushed to hospital with serious injuries. RCMP say the victim and the accused are known to one another. Island Search and Rescue were also kept busy over the long weekend. Aerosmith Search and Rescue were called to Mount Wesley to help find an injured ATV rider Saturday, just hours after another search. A woman was found with broken ribs and cuts, and CFB Comox had to assist in her rescue, lifting her out to Victoria General Hospital. Well, May long has come and gone, but the 121st Island Farmers Victoria Day Parade was one for the books, even if there was a little rain. Thousands gathered to watch as this over a century-old tradition kicked off.
Local history, you get to see all the businesses on the island and see everybody, the different cultures represented. It's great.
The Vancouver Aquarium says they've lost millions of dollars in revenue after a city bylaw banned them from having whales, dolphins, and porpoises in captivity. And now the company is taking the city and park board to court over what they say is a breach of contract. The civil claim says the attendance has dropped 13% there over the past 2 years. None of the allegations in this lawsuit have been yet proven in court. The Alberta legislature is set to start a new session today with lots of new faces and a new government at the helm. Premier Jason Kenney and his caucus will be sworn in today. His first order of business is a bill to repeal the provincial's carbon tax, which is set to be introduced Wednesday. Now, love it or hate it, Game of Thrones has finally reached the end of the road. But before you switch away, no spoilers here, promise. The finale broke records. More than 19 million viewers watched the final episode of the series Sunday night, a new record audience for HBO. On average, each episode of the final season drew more than 44 million viewers. Now in sports, after a huge win Sunday night, the Toronto Raptors will look to carry that momentum into Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final against Milwaukee. As for hockey, it's elimination Game 6 for St. Louis when they face the Sharks tonight at 5. San Jose could be playing without some of their biggest names, but the Blues lead the Western Conference Final 3-2, and a win tonight could book them a spot to the Stanley Cup Final against Boston. A record-breaking 10.6 millimeters of rain fell yesterday here in Victoria, beating out the record set back in 1953, and most of the island got a good soak, and boy, did we need it. But it looks like the sun may be back as things are clearing up. There are your highs across the island, and as always, we love to know where you're watching from. Don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. Stacey Ross will have CHEK News at 5. Ben O'Hara Byrne follows at 6 and 10. That's been your Morning Check. I'm Corey Sidaway.